in, and he's like, no, God comes in and he goes, don't be scared. I'm your shield and I'm your worth. And Abraham's sitting there, and God says this to him, and then he does this. Interesting. This is what he says. He goes, God, basically, this is what he says. What good are your blessings? What good is everything that you've given me? Seeing that I don't have a kid. Seeing that I don't have the one thing that I want. Listen, the second thing, guys, the reason that you got to come out of your tent is because your tent screws up your perspective. In short, guys, it messes with your vision. Because when you're inside of a tent, all you can see is the inside of a tent. That's it. Nothing else. And Abraham is sitting here, been promised a kid. I'm going to come back out because that's weird. Been promised a kid. Or he just wants a kid. He hasn't been promised yet, but he wants a kid. Got all these other riches. And he looks at God and he goes, why don't you come down here for a second? Why don't you come down here? Come meet me. You know what's funny is God does come down. He does. And he goes, and Abraham goes, hey, what good is it? What good is it? See, here's the thing, young person. Abraham was walking in this promise. You understand? God promised him something. In chapter 12, God promised him something. Promised him riches and promised him an inheritance and all that stuff. And he was walking that out. He was living it. And let me tell you something, young person. There's a difference between walking in your promise and walking in your potential. Do you hear me? There's a huge difference. And God knew that as long as Abraham stayed inside this tent, he wasn't going to realize what his full potential was. And so Abraham is sitting here, and he's in the tent, and he's like, God, what good is it? And a lot of times, guys, it's messed up because your vision isn't big enough. God knows your vision isn't big enough. That's why you got to come out of your tent, young people. Come out of your world. Come out of your secluded little area and understand that God has more. So Abraham is sitting here. He's in his tent. And God comes and he goes, come outside your tent for a second. I want you guys just to bow your head real quick. Just bow your head. Close your eyes. If this is an altar call, I'm not going to come run by and start slapping you guys or anything.